Okay, we're out of slugs. No. We still got this. Okay. And you can see that I'm actually healing from the campfire even though I'm below it, because, you know, range. Quake is what, 12-year-old? No, dude. Dude, I remember Quake 3, dude. I was actually playing Quake. I played Quake and Doom when I think I was 6 or 7. My dad got me Warcraft 1, and I played the shit out of some Doom and Quake, dude. I think I beat the hardest difficulty of Doom when I was like 6 or 7 years old. It was fun times. I remember just fucking shit up with the nail gun. Me and my friend Bobby, man. Bobby was this like ridiculous wizard kid, man. Bobby was so much smarter than me. Like, I could only wish to be as smart as Bobby. But me and Bobby were best friends when we were like in preschool and shit. And Bobby's dad was like this fucking genius at Microsoft. And Bobby's mom was like a genius doctor. So of course they had a genius kid. And so Bobby taught me a lot of shit growing up. He was the one who actually got me into it and showed me it. And then my dad was like, this is cool. Let's get you Quake. And so, dude, I was fucking shit up with the nail gun. And then me and Bobby used to just play it on the hardest difficulty. And we were like, no, we're like fucking 6 or 7 years old playing, like, at the time, the most violent video game ever created. we're like in there just on his computer. It was fun times. It's crazy to think about. I wonder what happened to Bobby, dude. I'll bet you Bobby's a doctor now. Bobby was one of those kids that was wicked smart, dude. He was like 6 years old and he could do like 1076 times 920 at 6 years old. He could sit there and go, and then he'd be like, I think it's like, you know, 12,334. He'd be fucking right. Like, he was one of those kids. Like, he was a savant. It was crazy. Like, put me to shame. But, you know, he had 2 genius parents, so what do you expect? It is crazy, dude, at a very young age. We used to play this game where you would progress in it based on getting things right, and it would time you. And, dude, he was a beast, man. He was such a beast, dude. He did math at, like, a college level when he was, like, 7 years old. It was crazy. But he was my best friend. So we had a lot of fun. We'd go out in the forest and, you know, chop down little trees with our hatchet. I don't know why my parents gave us a fucking hatchet. But whatever, dude. We were like 6 or 7 years old out in the forest with a fucking hatchet. I'm surprised we never fucking injured ourselves. But we also had this badass dog. That was the neighbor's dog. It was named Princess. And it was like this wolf husky that was like so big that it could go through electric fences and stuff. And so I'd always have Princess, the wolf dog, with me. And so, like, you know, that was so that we didn't get eaten by a bear, apparently, according to our parents. So it was me and Bobby running around with the neighbor's dog. And we're like, you know, about this tall. With a hatchet. You know, one of us has a fucking hatchet. And we got a big-ass wolf dog. And we'd go fishing in the river and catch crawdads. I remember our little babysitter was like 16, and she showed us how to catch crawdads in the stream. I don't know what we ever did with them. I think we just killed them. We weren't exactly very nice kids, I guess. But we'd catch all sorts of snakes and things like that. That's when I really got into snakes and stuff like that. I'd catch everything out in the forest. No damage on that shot. What the fuck just happened, dude? There's such a weird bug with shotguns right now. Doesn't even make any sense. Bobby probably did drugs and died because he played Quake. No, dude. Dude, I guarantee he's a doctor now. I guarantee he's like a surgeon or something insane. Either that or he's working at NASA. He was one of those kids that was like such a prodigy that they pulled him out of school when he was like 8, and they were just like, this is a waste of time for you. Like, I was ahead of my class in math. I was doing like crazy math when I was in 1st and 2nd grade. Like, I was doing high school math. But the thing is I just kind of lost interest in it. So... But yeah, it would be interesting to find out. I'll bet you my parents actually have contact with his parents maybe somehow. I would really be curious to know what Bobby's doing, dude. He's one of those people that He's a genius. He's a real genius. Like he's not some like fake, like he's just really smart. Like no, he's like photographic memory genius level. It's kind of nuts. I haven't met anyone. Actually, no, I did meet one other person like him. One of my ex-girlfriend's sisters is a certified genius as well. She can pick up a book, she can read the page, and then she can repeat it back to you word for word. Only problem is she's a total bitch because she never forgets anything. If you like sneer at her or get mad, she'll never fucking forget it, man. She'll remember everything, the cadence in your voice. If you change your tone with her, she can't forget. It's a blessing and a curse, you know. She literally can't forget anything. It's kind of nuts. I'm sure Bobby's probably the same way now. I'm sure he's a total dick because he can't forget anything. So, you know, blessing and a curse when you're that smart. You can't ever escape anything. You remember everything. Your grandfather worked for NASA? One of my grandpas on my dad's side used to work for Boeing. He lived to be like 96. He actually just died a couple years ago. Half-Life is 18 years old? What? I was 10 when I was playing Half-Life? God, that's fucking crazy to think about. Jesus Christ.